Welcome everyone to Zombie Sound Quiz 4. Today's video, I have a mystery guest on known as TakeoutMars. How you doing, buddy?
I am a little nervous, but you know what? We're just gonna go for it.
Today's quiz, we have actually got for the first time ever every single one of the different game modes involved in this quiz. We've got sounds from all over. It's going to be really entertaining, and actually I'm really looking forward to this. You know the rules by now, I'm sure, but I will explain it for new people. I will read out the question. TakeoutMars will go and listen to the sound. He will then guess the sound, and he will give me his answer by saying final answer. He has one lifeline to use throughout this, and he can only use it once on the hardest question preferably, but you never know, he could use it on an easy one. We'll see what he does. And if he asks me for hints, then I'm just gonna, well, you know, be cruel.
Oh jeez, okay.
Also, very entertaining, as we heard in quiz 3, a new type of question introduced in that quiz, we have got the same again within this quiz. And in this quiz, we have a sound playing backwards. So, I'm really looking forward to see how this actually gets reacted to, because I'm thinking about introducing it more frequently. So, we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, are you ready to go, my friend?
I am very ready. Let's do this.
He is very ready. Remember, Jack challenged you here. If you beat him,
so...
you have defeated Jack.
Alright.
Alright, Jack, let's see if he beats you. Here we go. Question number 1. What must the player be doing during a game of zombies to hear this noise?
Okay, I'm gonna say that is shooting and reloading the Apothecary Servant. Final answer.
Oh dear. He got the first one wrong.
I got no.
Oh dear. It's
Oh,
alright. It was an interesting guess, that, to be fair, I'll give you that one. Although you are wrong. So the answer was, you are turning into squid mode and you are grappling up with the squid within Shadows of Evil up to a hook.
Oh,
that is what that sound was. Now, the sound that you were confusing it with, obviously, which is reloading the Apothecary Servant, you kind of hear a bit more of a squeal when that happens, rather than like the slimy tentacle noise. That's my best impression of it. I'm not going to go any further. Anyway, good attempt. Right, question 2. When do you hear this sound in Infinite Warfare Zombies Spaceland?
that noise is when you complete a skull for the Ghost and Skulls machine. Final answer.
Correct. Alternatively, you could have just said to me it's when you pop every single balloon in Spawn. That would have been fine, but what you gave me is perfectly fine. I happily accept that. Well done. Okay, question number 3. In what game can you hear this sound?
That's when the wall weapon boxes close on World War II. Final answer.
Go on, I'll give it you.
Okay, cool.
I'll accept it. I mean, really what it is, obviously, is you just had to tell me the game, World War 2 Zombies.
Okay. In what game? Okay, I read the question wrong. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's why I was debating about it, but no, it's fine. I'll give you it because you did say World War 2 Zombies in your answer, so that's fine. Okay, question 4. When do players hear this sound in Treyarch Zombies?
A player can hear that when they activate a certain piece of the Easter egg song. Final answer.
Correct. And that can be on multiple Zombies maps for people that are interested. Alright, question 5. What is making these noises?
Whoa. Okay, I need to listen to that one again. I almost want to say that sounds like the Apothecary guys from Revelations, but... Alright, in my brain I have switched from Treyarch Zombies to World War II. I am going to say that is the Zeppelin, like on the Shadow Throne, the Zeppelin's anchors, like when you're charging them up. Final answer.
Wrong.
Okay.
Interesting. Actually, very interesting. I didn't even think about that when thinking up this question, but yeah, fair point. Interesting choice. No, you are wrong. It is actually the alien pods from Extinction Mode.
Oh,
Basically, if you sit next to them and don't do anything, that's the weird noises that you hear. And the wind in the background was meant to be a slight hint to you for the Extinction map Nightfall.
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
Oh well, it was definitely an interesting answer you gave though, because I never thought about it like that.
I knew it had to be somewhere outside, because like the wind blowing was a dead giveaway that it wasn't anywhere indoors.
Question 6. What enemy makes this sound?
Oh my god, that's so like, this is an interesting sound. I almost want to know to what length you went and got this. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. That's a very interesting sound. I don't think I'm gonna break the curse. It's gonna be maybe the person after me. I think my best guess is going to be the dogs from Exo Zombies.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer. That's it.
You're wrong. However, very interesting guess, and I have to say that the amount of thought process you've just put into that is quite staggering. It's impressive. Very impressive, actually. I mean, I know I'm like cruel and put torturous means into these, but that's impressive amount of thinking time there. Right, anyway, the answer is, it is the breeder alien boss from Extinction's Nightfall. That sound you will hear bang on when you first see the breeder for the first boss fight.
I haven't played Extinction. You see, I told you, if you put Extinction questions in, you're gonna get me. That's it. I haven't played Extinction in so long. I guess this is a sign I need to go over that. I need to go back and brush up.
I think this is a sign that you should have never suggested to me that you want Extinction in this.
Yeah, I think that's also a fairly decent sign.
Well, this could be the only quiz to ever have Extinction in it, so...
Wow.
Well done. Question 7. What must the player be doing to hear this sound in Treyarch Zombies?
The player must be adding something to a buildable table. Final answer.
Correct. It is indeed by just building a part, basically in BO2 Zombies. So yeah, there you go. Question 8. This sound is backwards. Oh no! Can you identify what it is?
It's the PhD flopper jingle. Final answer.
Oh, he's got it right.
That's one of my favorite perk jingles.
Was it like hearing it backwards?
It's pretty interesting. It's more funny than anything. I always thought the lyrics were pretty funny, but hearing them in reverse.
Question 9. Where do you hear this sound in Exo Zombies?
That you hear that when you get credit out of the like bank things on the walls. Final answer.
You are correct. You indeed do hear that when you get some points out of the ATM machines. Question 10. When would the player hear this sound in BO2 Zombies?
I'm going to say when the player is drinking a perk. Final answer.
Oh, I caught you out. I did it. I successfully caught you out. You are wrong.
Oh.
You hear that when Leroy, Arthur, or Huckleberry, whatever you want to call the dude at this point,
my god,
the booze.
Oh my, I knew the pitch was different. Like, I knew the bottle pitch was different than standard perk bottles. But I was like, what else does anyone drink in Black Ops 2?
Oh, I was really hoping it would catch you out. It succeeded. Question 11. What enemy makes these noises?
Oh my god, I just heard this noise too, is a funny thing. I want to say it's the electric zombies that the Valkyrie drones pop out on Garad Krovi. Final answer.
Wrong. And you know what? I think a lot of people might have a go at you for that one.
I feel like that was a really easy sound that I just mucked.
It was an easy sound. In fact, it was probably the easiest sound on the quiz.
Oh, jeez.
What you just heard there were denizens from Transit.
I like to pretend they don't exist, so...
Question 12. Which Exo Zombies map can you hear this noise in?
Okay, I'm going to say that is Descent. Final answer.
Correct. It is indeed Descent. You can hear that up in Spawn of Descent or over by the Exo Health Machine of Descent when you are just standing outside and it's basically the sea bashing up against the area. Question 13. Can you identify this perk jingle?
Why try to have two kings on one throne? Why try to grow two trees from one seed that is gone? Have an extra.
You're evil, you know that? Okay, well, just from listening, I've already logicked out that's an Infinite Warfare. It's got this like disco feel almost, and I'm like, what perk? Oh my god, I have an answer in my head, but I don't want to say it because I feel like it's wrong.
To be fair, you said it has a disco feel to it. Doesn't the whole of Infinite Warfare Zombies have a disco feel to it?
Yeah, kind of. Well, I mean, they tried like hitting all music genres with their perk jingles. I'm going to say that this is the Mule Munchies perk jingle. Final answer.
Correct. It is indeed Mule Munchies. Question 14. What is the player doing here?
I'm going to say that is the player setting up the drill from Extinction on one of the hives. Final answer.
Correct. It is indeed the player placing the drill down on an alien pod, as they like to constantly scream at you while playing the game. Place the drill! Question 15. What must a player be doing to hear this sound in WW2 Zombies?
That the player, it must be smacking a zombie with their shovel. Final answer.
Correct. Question 16. When can you hear this sound?
I'm gonna say you can hear this sound when you are shooting one of these space blasters on Zombies in Spaceland. Final answer.
That is wrong. What you are listening to when you hear that sound is the sound of acquiring an exosuit from an exosuit station in Exo Zombies.
Oh, okay.
Question 17. When do you hear this sound on Infinite Warfare Zombies?
You hear that sound when you put Neil's head back on, after you pick it up, you put it back on top of his body in Spaceland. Final answer.
Correct. That was very quick on the answering front. Question 18. What is the player using here to make this sound on BO2 Zombies? This does not include hearing this sound on Grief mode, on Turned, or on Origins. Just to clarify it for you, it is what the player is using.
I'm gonna say the player is using the RPG. Final answer.
Wrong. The player is using the PhD perma perk on berries.
Oh, wow.
Question 19. What must the player be doing to hear this sound?
So I'm going to use my lifeline just on this question.
Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah. Okay, he's using the lifeline. Alright, a hint. Your hint is, it's in WW2 Zombies.
Alright, cool. That is exactly what I was looking for. I'm going to say the player is shooting the ravens on the Frozen Dawn to spawn the fully charged Sizzler. Final answer.
Oh no. He used the lifeline and he got it wrong.
Oh no.
I thought you were going to get it right at first. You are wrong though. What is happening is the player is activating a lantern in Groston House, which basically activates the secret, box.
The secret area, yeah.
Question 20. What is making this sound in Zombies?
This is a difficult one. This is oh my god, this is a yeah, this is evil. This is like my final answer is going to be that is the noise that the Panzer makes when he lands down on the map.
Final answer.
Final answer.
I'm afraid to have to inform you, and probably everyone else at home, that you are wrong.
Damn.
The sound you were hearing was the sound of a bumper car in Zombies in Spaceland.
Oh my god, that's so cheap. Oh my god.
Let it all out. Keep going.
This is evil. This is twisted.
It was a challenge, and a very severe one at that, to be fair. I can clarify what your score is after today's quiz. And I'd like to add that you didn't do bad, considering this is by far, in my opinion anyway, and I'm sure a lot of people will agree, the hardest quiz to date. You got 11 out of 20.
Oh my, okay, I'm glad I at least passed the 10 that I wanted, so...
You have passed the quiz. So far no one has failed it, so you have passed. You have not beaten the current champion and Lord, Jack. But you had a good attempt, and to be fair, yours was a lot harder than his. So in my eyes, you've probably come equal to Jack. I think that's fairly fair to put it that way. I'm sure Jack wouldn't agree, but you know, it's what I'm saying, and it's my quiz, so I'll have the final say.
Even though I only got 11, it was still pretty fun hearing all those random noises. I no clue what they're attached to.
We now get on to the very exciting part, which I always quite like, because it's the part where I ask you for recommendations.
Alright, so I already have someone in mind. I was thinking about this the entire time I was playing, and I think I would like to nominate Magna Collider, or Kyle. I think it'd be pretty interesting to have you come over here and try this.
Oh, Kyle, my friend. You know, your name just goes everywhere, doesn't it? You're not going to escape this, Kyle. Either way, you will be brought onto this show and tortured.
I've just made it come sooner than later.
So, Kyle, you've officially been nominated by TakeoutMars to come on to the sound quiz. I mean, you have, technically speaking, been nominated by other people outside as well, but yes. I think at this point I can clarify that you are the most requested person to come on to this show. You're coming on. Do you have anybody else, or is it just Kyle?
You know what? Okay, I have one more person.
Oh.
Easton McCrate, YouTube buddy. He also knows a lot about non-Treyarch entries.
I want to say thank you to TakeoutMars for being a part of this incredibly tough quiz today.
Thanks. I want to thank Jack for nominating me to this. And I also want to thank myself a couple days ago for saying that you could put non-Treyarch entries on this one.
Yes, I think you probably have now realised that you made a big mistake.
Yeah, you know, I think I definitely realized now that I just need to just pretend like everybody else that, oh yeah, I've only played Treyarch.
Let us know how you all did back at home as well. I'll be very interested to see what the results were for you guys too. I'm going to end it here. So I will see you all in quiz number 5.
Explain what it is. Like, stood in Pack-a-Punch, like, in the gut of the massive monster, like, standing next to one of, like, I want to say, like, a pus-filled sack? Could I say that? I think that suffices what I'm trying to say. But I'm gonna say stood inside the giant Pack-a-Punch monster and